YouTube and Facebook. It's your girl Kimberly. It has been a while. Um, Shout out to the blur background on Restream. As you can see, it's a little different situation. So I have my dry erase board here now to try to keep me organized with all the different things that I have to do. But yeah, welcome back. I haven't been live in a while. Not even gonna front. When it comes to doing content, my preference is the edited kind of video stuff. That way, if things go wrong, any kind of issue, I could kind of just cut it up and edit it. Whereas with lives, it doesn't work like that. So, but I'm excited to be here. It's been a while. I haven't done this in a long time, but I wanted to come back and talk to you guys because I kind of miss doing it. So today I wanted to talk about like the holiday collections, the value sets that have been coming out, and the Allure best in beauty list. So let's get into it a little quick. My 2 cents on these things. If it's your first time at the channel, welcome, and hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the great videos that I make here for the channel. If you are already a subscriber, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Right now on my lips for my lip gloss, I'm wearing Fenty Glow in the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream. So this one. So it looks really pretty. It's like an awesome neutral for me. It's like my lips but better. So I really, really love this one. But let's get into the topics of the day since we have a couple. Allure Best in Beauty. So for those of us who are old enough to remember when beauty magazines were a thing, in September magazines were always the magazines that had all of the fall fashion trends, some of the trends that would continue to go throughout the year. The biggest celebrities would be on the September covers. It was a really big deal, the September issues of women's magazines, but more specifically beauty and fashion magazines. And although that trend has still continued, because everything now moves at the speed of the internet, people don't care as much when these things happen. So, for example, before social media, whatever lipstick was the best lipstick, people who worked at the beauty counters might know, people who worked in the makeup industry might know. But in terms of the everyday consumer, they really wouldn't be tapped into that until the Allure Best in Beauty list came out. And what used to happen is once that list came out, then the makeup product would have a resurgence, because even though people in the industry and people who are kind of into makeup would have known that it was a really good product, now more of the consumer base of the makeup community would know that it's a great product, and then everybody would want to start to go get it again. So it used to be such a big deal that if you were on that Allure Best of Beauty list, it was like game changing. But now it's kind of all about going viral. So yes, if you're on the list, it's still a very great accolade. And I'm pretty sure like people's marketing departments are like, let's put some content around this. Let's make this a big thing. But a lot of people who are in the beauty industry don't necessarily look to beauty magazines for kind of that leading industry, what's new, what's cool. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. So looking at the list, so I have it up on my phone. So they awarded 391 products. So they have some hair stuff. I'm trying to see if anything stands out to me. A lot of things that win the Allure Best of Beauty Award win like over and over again. So it's not usually anything special. They have a hair bonnet. I'm like, is this the first year they've done that? I do not remember that category, but a hair bonnet and a hair towel. That's interesting. I'm mostly here for the skin and makeup stuff. So let's go straight to the skin category. The new face toning thing, that's like it's like the two metal, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, that thing. It's $500, but they're saying that's the best tool for your face apparently. Kate Somerville Mega C 30% vitamin C brightening facial. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Are there anything else? Oh wow, the Ferio Luna 4 is one of the best products. I thought people stopped using cleansing tools. That's interesting. Okay, base. Let's go on to base. The best cream blush in a tube is Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush Wand. I've actually never tried the matte version of the blush wands. I'm very interested. I might have to go pick that up. I've only tried the highlighter ones. I don't know if the matte is really gonna work because the highlighter you have time to blend it out and make it look really gorgeous. And I like that it's like dewy, so you get that extra time to still play around with it. I feel like for a matte product, it's gonna dry down faster. Best dewy setting spray is All Nighter Extra Glow. Ooh, best matte setting spray is the Milk Makeup one that had just came out, so that's interesting. Best self tanner is the Bondi Sands tanning face mist. Best full coverage concealer is the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. This is where it starts to get a little dicey for me. Products that people aren't really talking about or aren't very hyped randomly win, and I'm always curious, like, is this a product placement? Is this a pay to play? Because nobody has been saying anything about Bobbi Brown, especially since Bobbi Brown has left Bobbi Brown. So for them to win best concealer, and I don't see Bobbi Brown beating like Clos de Peau and all those other high-end concealers that people go crazy for. So that's interesting. Best medium coverage. Okay, that's the best full coverage concealer. Best medium coverage concealer is Bare Minerals Brightening Concealer. And it comes in a tube. And then the best light coverage concealer is Shape Tape. I never heard anybody say Shape Tape is light coverage. My experience has been that Shape Tape is medium to full at least. It's not no light coverage. Um in terms of the most popular best rated concealer, none of these are going to be in the top of anybody's website. So I don't understand how they're the best and people don't even use them like that, but best loose powder, Laura Mercier, that's true. All right, tools, fragrances, splurges. Let's go to lips cuz I am a lippy girl, so I'll be able to tell if it's true. Best sheer lipstick is Hourglass Phantom Voluminous Glossy Balm. I've seen those out for a while and I haven't seen anyone have good reviews of them, so that's interesting. Best matte liquid lipstick is the MAC Lock Kiss Ink Liquid Lip Color. Maybe. Best lip liner is the LYS Love Smooth Glide Lip Liner. Yay, they're a black owned beauty brand. Shout out to LYS Beauty. St. Ives won best lip scrub. Best lip balm is Summer Fridays. Summer Fridays lip balm has been going viral. Everybody's talking about it. It's everywhere. It's on everyone's best of like 2023 lists and stuff. So that is interesting. Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm is like the best untinted lip balm. Best color lip gloss is Buxom Cosmetics Plump. I love Buxom lip glosses. It's crazy. That's the best thing from the brand. That's like one of the few things I've only got from the brand, but congrats to them. All right, let's go to, that was lips. What's next? Eyes. Best mascara is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Noir Balm Mascara. That is fake news. That mascara never dries down. I have a bad review for it. It is smudgy, mixed smudge. And when it does finally dry down and stop smudging, it starts flaking. It is a horrible mascara. I don't know how that got number one. And it should maybe number one drugstore at that, but even number one drugstore, it is not the best. Oh, ELF Brow Lift. It should be best eyebrow pomade, but they don't have that there. Oh, the Rem Beauty Flourishing Lengthening Mascara one. So I wonder if that's like the best high-end one. And then Amy Cole Lash Amplifying Mascara one. That's a black owned brand. I might try them out. Clinique High Impact Zero Gravity Mascara one. That I might try out. Here we go. MAC Max Stack Super Stack Mascara, Micro Brush, and Mega Brush. So both formulations won. That makes sense. I find it very curious that in the eye category, there are no eyeshadow palettes. That's interesting. I wonder if that's on purpose. Splurges? Let's see what they list as splurges. Oh, the splurges is not splurging. It's like bobby hairpins. They have the Dyson Airwrap Styler, which I feel like enough people on the internet said they like it. So that is that for the Allure Best in Beauty. As you can see, nothing groundbreaking. I feel like there's so many times over where products go viral. You could have think about, especially if you think of the calendar year, something could have came out in February, you loved it all year, and then now you're saying this list in September. Like things move so quickly nowadays with the internet. I don't think that the Allure Best in Beauty list has the same relevancy, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you wait on that list all year and that's the main thing you're checking for. So let me know if that's true. But for me, I feel like people are looking for more immediate, what's the best thing. They're not going to wait till once a year to hear that. So I know it will probably be too much work, but it would be really cool if they did a quarterly version and it was like at the end. So for like a beginning of the year, January, February, March, and then March they come out with the best of list and it's everything from the first 3 months. And if they did it every quarter, that would be more timely. But once a year, nah. Half of those products, like what? No. So next are the holiday collections. I've been checking Instagram and looking at all the holiday stuff, and I'm so disappointed. Usually the companies that have great holiday collections, they look mid boring, done late. And for the ones that do look like they have something interesting, it will be one or two products that are interesting, and it's not a lot of interesting things. So let's start off with really the first one that caught my eye was who is this? It was, I feel like it was Fenty. Yes, it was Fenty's holiday collection with so shout out to Trend Mood 1 on Instagram. Definitely follow them if you like makeup but you don't want to necessarily deal with like drama channels or channels that have too much controversy. I feel like Trend Mood is like even keel. She just shows the product. She does go to events and gives like personal input on like collaborations and stuff sometimes, but she's not problematic and I like her for the makeup news. But she will have some spoilers, so if you're like I don't want to hear it until the brand says it, then don't follow her. But she has really, really good stuff. Starting with, she has a picture of the Fenty collection. My blur's on, so you probably couldn't see it. So, like I said, go follow Trend One Mood on Instagram so you can see it. But the Fenty collection looks so bad. A lot of the lip glosses are re-promotes. So I'm looking at hot chocolate. Two shades that were that lemon shade was a heat shade because I have that. One of the cream shade looks new. Ice is one of my favorites, so I can't say anything bad about her. But there's one, it's called a Gloss Bomb Crystal, and it's a holographic lip luminizer. That looks new, but everything else looks like something that already existed. It's a box with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lip glosses, I'm guessing. But now that we're moving into a matte lip moment, I just don't see somebody automatically wanting to buy 10 lip glosses unless they're like a Fenty super fan. Um Boom. Then there was also Patrick Ta Beauty came out with like a bright neon pink kind of blush palette, which like I said, that's that. Um and then like a lip gloss. So oh, I hate that the lip gloss for the person who's doing this tester, they have lipstick on. So I like to usually see the lip gloss on a regular lip before lipstick. But I let me know what you think about Patrick Ta. I'm always on the fence teetering about getting something from Patrick Ta, but then I end up seeing something from another brand that is like a better value. And then I go get that instead. So I'm curious, like, what has been your experience with Patrick Ta? Because whenever I'm about to buy something from them, I just don't pull the trigger and don't get it. Um Charlotte Tilbury holiday, very pastelly, I'm gonna say. The model looks gorgeous, but that's because she's gorgeous in real life. I'm pretty sure no matter what they did to her face, she was gonna look beautiful. Um, it's a 3x3, so it's a 9 palette with 3 mattes and 4 mattes and 5 glitters. Yeah, 4 mattes, 5 glitters. Um, those are the shades. Nothing special. A lot of people are, it's funny, after researching like fall beauty trends, people are still sticking with the minimal. Oh, they also have an advent box for the holidays. People are still sticking with like the minimal, less is more, a pop of eye makeup or a pop of lip makeup kind of looks. Like people aren't doing full beats really, but all these brands are coming out with glitter eyeshadow palettes. And I was like, who, did somebody ask for that? Like I'm confused why y'all all doing that. Was it MAC? Boom. Mac's holiday. I don't know if it's a holiday collection or if it's a new collection. No, it is holiday. Their Bizarre Blizzard. One thing I will give MAC all of their flowers and kudos for is that I love a holiday collection that is not themed about presents or a specific holiday, even though I kind of want one makeup collection to just go all in and do like a New Year's collection, a Christmas theme, like a New Year's theme palette and like lipstick and stuff, and then like a Christmas theme and then a Hanukkah theme. And then like all the holidays that are around the quote unquote holiday season, like each one have a capsule collection. I think that'd be so cool. ColourPop would be the only person that could do it because nobody else can make that many pieces for one collection. But I just think that would be so adorable. And that way everybody's included and like nobody's alienated. And then the New Year's collection would be like the Winter Wonderland collection, that's like at all if you don't celebrate any holidays. But I love that MAC doesn't do those kind of like red and green present themed holiday collections, because then if you don't celebrate, it's like, okay, like I can still get into this, very inclusive. But the shades and stuff look boring. um So there's they came out with a separate lipstick launch that's really close to the holiday collection, but I'm looking at these pictures and like these are the holiday lipsticks, like a red, a mauve, and a berry, like groundbreaking. Like, no, that is what people usually wear around this year. Um they might be deals when you look at the prices. Tremble doesn't have any prices. But like, so what MAC usually does is if a lipstick is like $20, if you get the holiday set, they end up being like $17 each or 16. So it might be cheaper to buy the sets, but I'm not seeing anything here that's super cute, and the packaging is not that different. Um, does she not have pictures of Pat McGrath? Or maybe Pat McGrath came out a while ago. Pat McGrath holiday collection, I'm so disappointed. Every year, that is the one holiday collection I do get. Here we go. Oh, so in addition to the lip glosses, Fenty also has an advent calendar in Europe. I don't know if that's going to be available in the States, but I have so much questions about the advent calendars, because for me, it's a one little cute thing. If like I bought it for myself, and then while I'm running around getting gifts for everybody else and my family, that I just have that little advent thing to be like a little pick me up for the holiday season for myself. But if somebody were to like give me that as a gift, I would be so mad. I'm like, these aren't even full size products. You know me in real life. You know what I like. Why would you do this? So I'm just curious about that. But that's probably from my American point of view. Oh, nope, not gonna do that. It's a video for the Pat McGrath collection. Well, anyway, now she's posted everything on her Instagram, so you can see like the pictures and everything that she has. And what I will say is that it's a lot of purple and blues and then pink color stories. And I understand that because the trend is the latte look right now, you can't do a whole brown palette. Like in terms of a 15, 16, 12, even a 10 color eyeshadow palette, there are not 10 browns in the world. Like some two shades are gonna look too close to each other, and then people on the internet are gonna be like, it's not worth the money. Two of those shades are exactly the same. So I understand why she went this route, but I really missed the one big oh, this thing's trying to get my video flag for real. I really missed the one big holiday palette that was at a lower price point, because that was a really good entry point for a lot of people into the Pat McGrath brand. So basically what happens is you get 9 shadows and 2 blushes. None of the blushes look good from my perspective with the shadows. So I think that it would be too busy, not too busy, but it's just a lot of a look. Like the shadows are really bold. And then for you to come in with one of those bright blushes, I'm going to get a picture of the palette so that way you guys can see. That's another thing with Pat McGrath. Everything is videos. I'm like, girl, how are we supposed to look at the things and talk about it? No. I mean, allegedly, is it available already? Oh, it says shop now. So we can go to patmcgrath.com. And like I said, Pat McGrath, the reason I'm super invested in her brands, in terms of the holiday collection, like I said, that's usually the one where I see something that automatically grabs me. And who knows, it's not even October, so it could be that as maybe I'm more in the holiday spirit, that I might be like, okay, I'm gonna jump out the window and buy some. The Bijou Brilliance collection, I do like the name. The packaging looks very similar to the Bridgerton collection stuff, so I don't like that it's that similar. I wish that it was different, but I think she's staying with the coordinated like design, that if it's the cardboard packaging, it's that florally kind of antique old school European looking design, and then for the on brand regular price stuff, that is the sleek black expensive packaging, which I mean, you don't want to bring down the, not the price, you don't want to bring down the luxury of the original line by making the cheaper ones look like it. But I do wish that I don't know, I wish that there was a way to be a happy medium. So like, can the cheaper collection look expensive or classy, or I don't know. So there's 2 palettes. Let me show you. Like I said, all this stuff is at patmcgrath.com. So this is, I guess, the one, it's called Starstruck Splendor. And this is the one that's supposed to be for uh people who are of a lighter complexion. So if you're fair or medium, I would say that one will work for you. And then let me go to the one that I would probably get if I were to get one. Okay, Pat McGrath's website. Why are you fighting me? This is Jeweled Temptation, and this is the deep and dark skin tone one. Now, if you look at the palette, that is a really pale, pale peach, and that's not a blush. That's an eyeshadow color. If your skin is deep enough to wear that second color as a blush, then that top blush is not a blush. So then basically that means I only get one blush and a large peach eyeshadow, which I mean, if you really look at the chemistry of it all, the color makeup and the chemicals in the color, it might not even be suitable for eyewear, but I would probably use it as an eyeshadow because this palette costs a lot of money. And the other colors is just a really like deep kind of look for you to then go with this like mauve kind of blush. I feel like you want something that's going to look more skin tone flush, like even one of her creamy balm blush sticks to look more like fresh face, because you are going with this heavy, bold, over the top eyeshadow look. And the palette is $76. So for reference, if you did purchase the palette from her holiday collection, oh, I don't know if this is last year. Was this last year? I'm pretty sure this was last year. This was the Palette de Magnifique, well, Milieu Artistique Mega Celestial Nirvana. This one was $80. Okay. And you get one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Y'all do math. 6 times 3 is what? 18? Don't roast me if I'm wrong, but here, I'm going to try to show y'all without blinding y'all with the mirror. So that is what the $80 palette from last Christmas looked like. And if you could see each set, so this is one shadow palette with the red theme. There was the blue theme, and then there was like the earth tone theme. So that's $80, right? But for this year holiday, you get 9 shadows and 2 blushes for $76. So even with the $4 discount, to me, that is not worth it. And I'm so disappointed because I love Pat McGrath, but that is not worth it. Powder blush is not even the wave most people are on right now. Most people are wearing a blush stick or a cream blush. So the fact that you are giving me less shadows, a product I didn't even ask for. I mean, she does have the 5 pans that are $36. So I guess if you do want to come in at that more affordable point, they do have the blush and bronzer, blush, bronze, and glow trios that are $52. So here, I'll show you guys that picture. So that is, you get a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. But even that is crazy. Ooh, there's a red mascara. The Dark Star color mascaras are top 5 Pat McGrath products. Love, love, love those. So there's a red one. There's 3 other shades too. I think she brought the blue back. Yes. There's a blue and there's a green. So I might have to go get those. I don't know about red so much. A lot of times red pigment near the eyes is not is not good for people with sensitive eyes, especially. But so those are that's the breakdown for Auntie Pat. So you can get all of the palettes for $370. So that's the 3 face palettes, the 4 mini 5 pans, and then the 2 big 9 pans and the 2 blush palettes. You can get all of those for $370. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And granted, every collection is not for me. Maybe it's just the mascaras this time, and maybe her next collection it'll be something for me instead. But disappointed. Next is the value sets. So the value sets at Sephora back in the day, you'd be waiting all year on those sets because it would be a good deal. Something cost $40 usually. You'd get the set with that full size product and 4 minis, and it would be the same $40. Like, they used to have deals on deals on deals on deals when it came to the holiday sets. Boy, have times changed. It's funny, I didn't even realize that it was a thing that they were so bad until I was on YouTube, and the people, when I go to my home section and it was like all the videos, it was like, Sephora sets are not a deal. The value sets this year are bad. Why are they not a good deal? All of them are overpriced. The products are smaller than it used to be. And it's like just all of these people just saying that the deals for the value sets are not dealing anymore. A lot of them are minis. So boom, the number one is a Rare Beauty mini blush. Laneige. So the Laneige one is a deal because the Laneige, the lip balm is $18 and the lip mask is $25. So even though the lip mask is a mini, the lip balm is a full set. So that one is a deal. Touchland, 5 hand sanitizers for $45. Y'all done lost your mind. Granted, I think they're like $8 each, but that is still hand sanitizer at the end of the day. Laneige Midnight Minis. The lip masks do make good lip balm, so that's what I will say about that. So no, In terms of the ounce size ratio, it might not be a good deal, but in terms of you get 5 of them to put in 5 different pocketbooks as a lip balm, that is a good deal for me. Fenty Glossy Posse Volume 6. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. Glossy Posse used to be like 6 or 8 mini gloss bombs, but now they're giving you, it looks like full size, and it's a heat clear. It looks like the Riri shade, and then it looks like this shade, the Fenty Glow Cream. And it is $42 when one is like $25. So $75 deal, and they only charge you 42. That specifically is a deal. It's just that if you don't have those shades already, that's the only way it makes it worth it. Summer Fridays, you're getting 3 lip balms for $50. That might be, I can't even calculate if that's a deal or not, because $50 for lip balm is crazy. And trust me, I'm not even a budget nista. I'm team, listen, within reach, I have 2 Pat McGrath palettes. Okay, so y'all already know I buy the things, but that's just crazy. Glow Recipe, the toner's full size, but the dewy drops and the moisturizer are minis, and it's $62. The toner is worth, in my mind, I think the toner is $25. So for the 2 minis being another 20 something, I don't know. That seems like expensive minis to me. I do have sensitive skin though, so I'm not going to be team no minis, only full size, because I do like to have mini size products so I could try it to make sure my skin doesn't have a bad reaction. But mini products should have mini prices. And that is where a lot of the people are killing me. Sephora Mini Luxe Vibes beauty set. Interesting. The mini YSL lipsticks, I swear that they are, I don't know if it's because of smaller packaging and it doesn't wear as well, but those lipsticks do not compare to the full size YSLs. Like, you got the same shade, same name, and it will feel, look, act different on your lips for some reason. I don't know why. Milk Makeup, a mini setting spray and a mini primer, and then a bag for $40. These are gifts for people who they just want you to spend your money in the store when you're shopping for yourself. You can't really get these for other people. I mean, maybe if it's like a Secret Santa or something like that, but if it's like your good longtime friend and she wants a gift and you give her all minis, like, is that okay? I do notice that it's a lot more skincare and like body care products and less makeup. A lot less makeup. Which I get it. And most of the foundations, concealers, all that stuff has to be skin tone matched. So it was always hard because when they first came out with the sets, they would put a foundation and a powder, and then they would never have the ones that were like black people shades. And it was like, is this racist or not? And then they started the trend where they would have an empty box, and then you would pick up those 2 products plus the empty box, and you'd bring it all to the counter, and then they'd put the 2 products in the box and scan the box, and then you'd get like the holiday deal on the price, but they were really the products that came from the regular price product section. So that was an interesting time. That was too much work for them, I'm sure, which is why they stopped doing that. But that was the best time to get foundations and powders on sale, because you could get a real deal, and then you could get the one that actually matched you, or you could get the powder that was like yellow or a few shades lighter compared to your foundation, so you could do different things and still get the deal, and it didn't have to be shade for shade, like 2 of the same shades. Ooh, the 8-piece Sephora brush set is $95. The big fluffy brush, what is that? The 59? The 59 might make that worth it. Because that one brush alone is like $40 or 37 or 27 or something like that. Maybe it's $27. Okay. And then if you think 27 times 8, more than 95. Can you tell that math is not my strong suit? Hashtag girl math. But yeah, none of the deals are like jumping out as oh my God, that's amazing. I can't wait to get that. I want to buy that so bad. And I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing, because it's like at this point, I've been buying makeup for a long time. So maybe I'm just seeing a lot of the things that are the same. But I also know VIB is coming up. So when it comes to a deal, it's like I could get 20% off the one thing I really want, or I can buy the mini set and it not even really be the full thing. So something to think about. Has anyone tried these Fenty eyeliners? Totally random. There's no holiday set for those, but I'm just curious. The Fenty eyeshadow sticks. I have not heard anyone say they like them. I'm gonna have to research that. But yeah, so sadly the deals are not dealing for the Sephora holiday collection. The answer may be to buy them 20% off for these kits, and then maybe it'll be worth it. Lash Dash is my favorite kit. I usually buy that every year because I love to wear mascara. So then I could get all the different mascaras in one. I did a couple of scrolls and I did not see it yet. They have a Tarte lash one where it's all Tarte mascaras. But the one that I usually pick up is like the mascaras from all the different brands. And I'm not seeing that one. But if they do have it, then that would be the one thing I get, is the Lash Dash. But that is it for me. So holiday collections, is there one that you are in the comments below? Let me know. Is there one that you're looking at that you like and you want to get? Do you think they're not a good deal? Do you not like any of the holiday collections and you're disappointed? Or are you just waiting for VIB, and then once you have your not VIB, the Beauty Insider sale, are you waiting for the Beauty Insider sale, and then once you have 20% off, you'll decide what you want to buy? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my long video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.